What up, Gemini? What is up? It's Shandy with Healing Element. I wanted to get on while I'm dealing. Usually for this month, at least for the signs, I've been dealing off camera because it takes so long. And a lot of new energy that I'm blessing. It's my new place. There may be an echo, but I'm really stoked. There's a lot more room and some nice things. This is a temporary little deck. Lots of new little places for me to do the reading. Animal Spirit deck. And I will put you guys back off camera so I can get cut right there. We'll get you two to add to those two. Next we have this cute little one. It's kind of cheesy. I love it. It is the Therapets deck. It is just a bunch of positive affirmations and I've been loving it. So we'll save that to the end if you want to stick around. We also have the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Ann Shen. It's gorgeous. I really love the messages. I'm going to use it a lot, I think. And I'll be using also Kyle Gray's deck, which is called Angels and Ancestors deck. We'll be using that for the bulk of the spread, and then postcard from Spirit to read to you. So go ahead and put these two here, and we'll leave you off somewhere. I'll edit this out at some point. Really, I'm sending all my love to a fellow multitasker. You can listen to 5 conversations plus do tarot spread, and then have your kitchen, plotted out as an interior design. Ooh, look at that. I love you. This is funky energy because it's deep emotion that I'm having to purge, and I'm really taking it with a grain of salt. You know what, though? It's exhausting, and it is a blessing, though, to accept these things in a different state. To be so overwhelmed with joy just by staring at my new place around, looking at the paneling, the crown, new little, clock up here. Let me show you. Let's see. My clock and just the whole setup. I'm super grateful, and you know what? There's a lot that I have to complain about. Like, if you're still with me, Gemini, there's been the weirdest symptoms. I got the least, version of COVID. My family got so sick, and that was, your loved ones, the most important people in your life. That is something you have to process. So, I could have been stuck in the Debbie Downer, and I'm trying not to. I'm definitely not. I and a couple of others have these strange, I call them residual symptoms, like resurgence. Strangest one of all is jaw and ear pain. And I was thinking it was because I was getting, fluid, I just had a little cold symptom. So there's pain, right? Excruciating pain in my jaw and my ear. I was thinking it was infected maybe from just fluid buildup. I talked to my neighbor yesterday. I came out and I was tearing up because it was really bad, and I was trying to control it all day with energy work. At the end of the day, I was moving all day and it just got to me. And so I had told her what was wrong, and she was like, "You're kidding me." And she's also a Pisces. She said, "You're kidding me. That is what is happening to me," as I got it 2 weeks before I did, of COVID. And she said her jaw pain. And anyway, Gemini, that is so off topic for a tarot reading for Libra season. But you know what? You dig it because we talk. And if you wanted to cut it off to that spiel, just know that it's so crazy complex. And there's a lot that I could be going down the rabbit hole about. What there is odd symptoms that pretty much no one talks about. There's some symptoms that I've not heard of from the CDC or the doctors or anything like that are just odd. Like just one side, by the way, one side, and it's the lower left, and it comes and goes. So it'll be gone for 3 days. And I never had this in the beginning. I had stomach cramps. It's just so bizarre. So anywho, definitely have a lot that I could be complaining about, but instead I'm just let me do readings while I'm waiting for cable guy. No, just kidding. Totally that kind of, I don't know, guys. The full moon in Pisces brought me out of just bring them out. Let's go. Right? Sometimes passive people have to be aggressive. I don't have to tell you that, Geminis. Anyway, rambling on forever. We will get the rest of these dealt off camera and get to your reading. I'm just having a lot of fun being grateful, basking in that joy, the sun energy. I'm serious. I'm just stoked to celebrate things, because in the past I would, kick rocks, and I would really just focus, I think, and reach out to people when I needed to vent about something that was a tragedy, which is fine. What you need, support. However, it's so fun to just, most of the time, when I'm accepting and receiving my abundance and not fearful and not thinking that I'm not worth the abundance and not thinking that I'm not good enough to continue to pursue and learn as I grow and switch it up. And no one has to be like a professional rocket scientist to help people to heal. I have a PhD, although it's beautiful and nice, and I respect. Shout out to Sassy Scorpion. I love her readings. She's so badass and she's so beautiful. So she super, super look up and admire that. But do you have to have any degree or have anything but a great heart and intention to learn modalities in order to heal and or just dip into your intuitive guidance and your natural talents? Nope, you don't have to have anything at all but love and a positive intent, right? And honesty, integrity. All right, guys, Gemini's sun, moon, and rise. Our postcard from Spirit says, Dearest Gemini, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. That's crazy. This is the exact same card Taurus got. Exact. Like, and there's many. There's massive. There's like, I think over 80. I've never had that happen before. Wow. And I think that yes, Taurus did get the Lover's card. Gemini and Taurus, maybe you guys, or a cusper, right? Maybe you guys are dealing with love interest because they're reading. You should check it out if you're interested all about love. Okay. So I will keep it, guys. There are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, right? Which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Geminis, instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you does not want to be responsible for the pattern that shows up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. You can start again, by the way. You will always get another chance. You have always unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Gemini's special ones, a beautiful life awaits you. Gemini and Taurus, I think my daughter found someone way back in the day, ancestry, that was born on that birthday. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Just went through my head. Geminis. Says, wow, dearest wonderful you, Geminis, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all of your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods to a basket glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others, right? Imposter syndrome. Is change too daunting for you? This, you know what? Another sign got this card. Can't remember. I've done almost all of them. I think you're the second to the last. Sag is last. So anybody but Sag, I don't know which one it was. Maybe Cancer. Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. Yes, I've had problems with that in the past, right? They are essential for co-creating your world, Geminis. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something, right? Like that muse. Beautiful to share with others. Desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you cannot possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to be supporting you. Okay, Gemini. Sun, moon, and rising, here is your spread. Finally, hopefully you saw the timestamp for Libra season 2021. And we will start for the spirit animal love. And the first card, beautiful, that you guys received is the dragonfly. Beautiful. The dragonfly spirit animal, talking about magic. And the key word here is magic. So tapping into that power that you guys have. It says on the card, I embrace my transformation. Absolutely. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. Love that. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. That is beautiful card, talking about, the dragonfly spirit, that which is born in the water and, takes time to incubate and grow as a young, dragonfly, and then emerges able to fly out of the water and, temporarily, of course, suspended. It's signifying you perhaps being the hanged man for a little bit and just having to undergo some patience and some things in the past that were not too easy to transform from. So that's beautiful, embracing the transformation. And here is another card indicative, of course, of also transforming the tadpole into the frog. This is the frog spirit animal, guys. And the frog spirit animal is all about the same type of energy. In this deck in particular, it is all about prosperity. And so it says, let go of the past, also a big theme, I guess, letting go of what was before that didn't allow you to grow, didn't allow you to, transpire into evolving to who you are now or who you are becoming, right? Because we are always a work in progress. Gemini's let go of the past and embrace change. It says, opportunities are close at hand. Hop onto this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. I love that. A lot of themes with transforming and that bringing you good fortune. I know that's a theme for a lot of us, but truly had to mention because it keeps on coming up with only the few cards that you got. So the next spirit animal that you got, interesting, I forget what you've gotten a lot of cards that other people have gotten. So this one, guys, so maybe you are involved with a Scorpio. I think Scorpio got this card. It's the grizzly bear, all about power, omnipotent power. It says, I am indestructible. Yes, it was Scorpio. I titled their video that, the indestructible shaman, something like that. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Yes, Geminis do. And you make a hot couple with Scorpios, by the way. I always think love and gentleness are my real strength. Beautiful. Yep, real deep down inside. It's true. I never give up. I will succeed. That's beautiful. Absolutely. And the next card you got, I love this for you, the bison spirit animal, about abundance. So coming to you is all of the, fruits of your labor that you've put into the work that you've done, transforming and really grouping together people that you find of like mind and spirit and are able to communicate with these people in a beautiful way. Card says, Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. That is really beautiful. I think of course, Native American spirit and, the shaman and medicine men and women whom, definitely had a large, part in celebrating the buffalo. And unfortunately, the buffalo were taken out by, people who were into colonialism and, in my opinion, genocide, but that's for another reading, Gemini. And here we go with the legendary ladies deck. So yet another duplicate card. I'm not sure what sign got this, but Benton, all about creative luck. This is a Japanese origin story in Goddess, and it says in the book, Geminis, you will experience an influx of positive coincidences, right, in the form of signs and synchronicities, right, Geminis, soon, also called luck, especially in all things creative, thanks to this goddess, the goddess of creativity and luck. Benton appearing before you now in this card is a sign to act on something that you would like to turn in your favor. I just love this deck, and we'll get you another one. This is by Ansha, and it's really, really cool. Definitely unique, and I'm loving the messages. And so the next card that you guys got is gorgeous. This goddess is of Chinese origin. It is Hsi Wang, all about renewal, right? Rebirth and renewal. It says in the book, Goddess Hsi Wang shares her great elixir for eternal life and renewal with you. So all about knowing that you are an internal soul being inside of this vessel, right? This wetsuit walking around on earth. It says, Geminis, take this chance to either start over, right? Your transformation card earlier, starting over, I think is a big theme for you guys, whoever resonates. It says, or put extra effort into what you are focused on, right? So out with the past, again, that's a big message. And, try to really dig down deep and focus on what you are actively wanting to create, wanting to pursue, wanting to make, wanting to start new. And this is beautiful. The Eos card out of the Greek mythology realm is beautiful. Speaking of light, the light being the light worker within you. So it's, of course, again, of Greek origin. It says, Geminis, you may be feeling lost or aimless lately, and winged goddess of light, Eos, is here to show you the way with her torch. Like Eos ushering in the dawn, a light will appear soon to show you the way out of your situation or to clarify how you've been feeling and why. Follow those intuitive pings. Beautiful. I love that because of so much also following the torch really tells me that you guys have been in that, hermit mode in which you've gone into a lot of investigative, roads and different areas and arenas, and really truly found the light within you, and know now that it is so important to light that torch within you, first and foremost. And you seem to be getting, Eastern global type of civilizations, or, nationalities of goddess, which is beautiful. This one is of Vietnamese origin. It's Liu Han, all about individuality. I know that Geminis are so unique and individual. Every time I meet one, just a great personal style, and just really has a lot of personality and individuality and charisma. So Geminis, it says in the book, you've got the sign to go your own way, even if it's not what is conventional or acceptable. Goddess Liu Han blesses you with gifts of talent and confidence to blaze that trail and keep on blazing, because it's something that inspires me in my lifetime. Knowing Geminis, I definitely respect that about them, and that there is such an aura of confidence to truly be yourself and let the authenticity and individuality, shine through rather than any kind of mask. And I love that. So guys, this for Libra season is a message out of my DIY tarot. It is the message of self-exploration. Self-explore, focus on self-discovery. If you are craving attention, you probably need it. This is not a time to be timid. Geminis, if you feel like you need rescuing, be true to your desires. It is okay. So a lot of Geminis find it hard to, be needy when it comes to their emotions, because you are so able to be mature, emotionally, and detach when needed, and also pull in closer when needed. And so this is, I think, a message that is letting you know, if you do some self-reflecting, some self-discovery, and you feel that someone's not giving you enough attention, or you feel like, you need rescuing from a situation, get help from any, type of place that you can, your community, your family, your friends, your lover, to help you out with whatever you are lacking. Speak up now. It's saying don't be timid. It's not, a time to be timid. And the next card pile, or few cards that we will get, you guys, is out of Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and also a duplicate snake. This is all about transforming into something anew, shedding old skin, says on the card, about, transforming energy, transforming your situation, totally, adapting to change and moving on from a totally different place than you were. And yes, this next card is beautiful. It's the Shape Shifter. How neat is that? A huge confirmation in this reading for whoever resonates, that you are now transforming from something that was incredibly difficult. You may have been going through a lot of challenges, obviously, lately, a lot of lows, but now you are going to have to expect and have faith that there are highs, and you are in a space and allowing for the space to unfold of transformation. So this card is all about transforming, unveiling your gifts, taking time, focusing on developing those gifts, those new skills. The way that you cope in healthy ways is coming, onto you as if it's second nature. So just bank on those strengths and grow, and, learn, and just continue to add to those. And this is the Air Guardian Gorgeous. This speaks to me of course, an air sign like yourself, Geminis. It is all about shifting how you believe and what you think. So it says shift your perception. And it is, talking about the quality, I think, that you embody and really do well. You are able to change the way that you think and look at things from all angles. And this is, telling you, when you receive this card, that you are going to change your whole reality when you do so about the situation you find yourself in now, transforming from. So as long as you can put a positive mindset, it does not do any harm. A lot of people say that it's, cheesy, or, rose-colored glasses. But the thing is, when you change your mind, your way of thinking, you change your life and the reality you live. And when you trust in, yourself, and that your path is unfolding exactly as it should be, right, and needs to be, you're exactly where you need to be, and get rid of that anxiety about always pushing to, oh no, what am I supposed to do on my life path, right? This is trusting in the unknown. This card is all about trusting what we cannot see, but we feel. the knowingness that comes about us, right? So you have a very close personal relationship with the great Father in the sky, right? The higher power, whichever you subscribe to, if any. Namaste. Just know that he is lovingly leading you forward. This card represents, it says in the book. So, you are a co-creator, and this is what this card reminds you of. You co-create all of the experiences and attitudes and abundance, that you manifest in your life. Every single thought, goes into play, in which you can work with or you can fight against, Geminis. And on that note, to follow it up, talking about setting your sights as high as you can, reaching for the stars, setting them higher and higher. This is the card of the stargazer. So it's asking you, Geminis, now to really push yourself, right? Go beyond any limitations that you feel you have. Truly, you can do anything right now. You're in a fellow air sign energy of Libra, and it is all, powerful for, I believe, all the air signs. You only have to have the faith and truly believe, really have belief in what you're doing, and that the impossible truly is magically possible, that magic does exist, and you are possibly getting, to know what true miracles are, true miracles that cannot be explained in conventional methods. And, these dreams and aspirations you have are not just pipe dreams. They are within anything that you can grab with your hands. They are right in front of you. And this is coming up a lot. I love this. Been doing a lot of ancestry work, the Elder card, talking about something that I believe is a fact about our progression in spiritual awareness and life paths. It is talking about moving beyond any ancestral patterns and beyond any limitations that has set in, your generations before you, right? By family members past and also present that you have been raised around or you are around now. Just trust that any energy of your spirit is more powerful, that knowing, that intuition is, definitely overriding, or should override, and the power to change will override genetics and behavioral patterns. So, they say that behavioral patterns, all kind of traumas and, blessings are stuck in your memory cells, and that we feel them in a way. And here, leave off your writing, is the Animal Therapeut's deck. It's okay to be afraid, Geminis, but as much as you can, please try to act from love rather than fear. So this is out of the Emotional Support Animal. Really cute, off the wall, beautiful cards that I got. And this message, of course, is telling you that it is always going to stifle you in your progression in some way, even if it's just a small amount of time, if you act from fear and fear any kind of stepping into your powers. And the next card you guys got is saying you need to give yourself time to heal. Geminis, no matter how long that ends up being, grief takes a long time, or any kind of sadness, you can grieve or feel any way you want. Geminis, the next one says, life will always bend you, but trust me, you are too strong to break. Amen. You know that for a fact. And the last one, guys, a bad day doesn't mean a bad life. Tomorrow will be different. And that wraps up your reading, Geminis. Lots of love and light and appreciation.